You know, probably nobody would be denied an opportunity, would be my guess, but we will not seek them out. Okay? In other words, that letter will not go to our overall mailing list, which includes a few birds who flew by last fall. Okay? We've got a mailing list that's huge. Really, we want the people who come to church here and have an investment in the place. So primarily on the survey.
I would think we could solve that easily by putting some announcements in the weekly wrapper.
We're also going to put things online.
Right. And then inviting anyone, you know, coming to St. Mark's regularly. And, as you say, they can self-select.
Sure. I think that's the best way to do it, don't you? I don't want to have to decide for every human being. Other questions? Anything else? We're almost past our time. Yes?
Would you describe the options that will be available for doing it online and on paper?
Yes. I'm assuming that most people here, I know not everyone, it has a computer or access to computer. And you will be told how to get online and take the survey on your computer, right? So that'll be in the letter, so you'll be given detailed access to that, you know, to the survey. Now, there are people who do not have computer or access to it. We will copy the survey, and we will make that available to them on request. And we're going to ask our Episcopal visitors, you know, people who go out with Eucharistic, to bring the surveys to folks who are in their home and so forth. So we want to get it out to our people, right? So that'll be the process. So if you, and we will have that confidential. I mean, that'll be private. It'll go in an envelope, and we send it off to Holy Cow. So nobody's going to be looking at this data in its raw form. It'll all come back to us in another form. As a matter of fact, we'll probably have somebody sharing with the leadership and so forth the results of that. And then we'll get out information about that to you all. Yes?
I have great deal of satisfaction with St. Mark's, but not such high satisfaction with some of the doctrinal and creedal things that are more or less imposed on St. Mark's by the Anglican Communion and the National Church. Now, how do you distinguish, you know, when you're trying to assess and evaluate satisfaction under those circumstances?
Well, there'll probably be some questions, I'm not sure on this, but there'll probably be some questions that get at some of that. But we are not really evaluating the National Church through this survey. It's really the cathedral here. Now, whether that would come out in some of the questions, it might. But I would say that satisfaction, I mean, when it gets down to it. Other questions? Anything else in the room? Well, lovely. We can go to church or something. Thank you all for your attention. I appreciate it. One other thing. Next Sunday, the Dean's Forum will be in Fontaine Hall, and it will be led by our shared ministry team, and we're going to be looking at further conversation on race, okay, on difference. And this has to do with one of the currencies that Eric Law has in mind, and that is truth-telling. The more we can build truth and honesty in a church, the better off we are. So come to that. I think it'll be an excellent forum. Okay, thank you. What's that? Yeah, right. That's not going to happen.